First time drinking water. Hello everyone, my name is Mike, and this is TheBoredCyborg. Welcome back to yet another episode. This one is extra special. Super cool, very awesome, radical, tubular. Yeah. This episode, where do I even start? So, yesterday, as of recording this video, at my bookstore that I work at, I met a man named Dave. Really nice guy. This video wouldn't be possible without him. He's got a podcast that I encourage you to check out, especially if you're into old school action figures and just action figures in general. I'll put it right here. It'll be in the comments below. He does have a YouTube channel, so definitely check that out because Dave is a super cool cat. He cut me an incredible deal on everything that you see behind me here, most of which I don't even know what it is. I know kind of what it is. You know, it's stuff that he thinks I'll like based on our conversation, a lot of anime, things like that. Can't thank you enough, Dave. Thank you so much for all of this. This stuff is going to a good home. The thing was, he was moving away. He's moving out of my area that I live in here. And so he wanted this stuff to go to a good home and just made me such a great deal, and it's just incredible. So I don't even know what to say, but thank you, Dave. Awesome. Check out his podcast. We've got a bit of everything today, a lot of anime stuff. So for my anime heads out there, you guys are really going to enjoy this video. But I've got a little bit of everything. I've got a video game, I've got some CDs, which are incredible. I've got these anime related posters, or I'm not sure what you call them, but they're like cloth posters. I don't know what's on those. It's all going to be a surprise for me and for you guys. I've got some action figures, which I don't really collect much of, but these were too cool to pass on. And I'm probably going to take a lot of them out of the packages. I know that's blasphemy, but I just don't have the room for them, to be honest. So I don't know where to start. Let's dig right in. We're going to talk about the action figures first. We're going to start here and just kind of go all over the place. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So, a modern anime that I do enjoy quite a bit is Trigun. Now, Trigun is a badass post-apocalyptic western sci-fi weird comedy awesome show. And this is a badass action figure of Vash, the Stampede, who is the titular, or not the titular, but who is the lead character of the series. Always reminds me of Irresponsible Captain Tyler, which I've talked about in the past, you guys may know, but it's sort of a character that bumbles into situations and somehow gets himself out most of the time in really cool, funny, I'll say, happenstance ways. This is a badass action figure. Look at that, guys. With the black overcoat, a bunch of weapons. This is amazing. So I can't wait to take this out and play with it and display it somewhere neat. So Vash the Stampede Trigun action figure first. Awesome. Hellsing, which is a series I haven't really gotten into yet, but what I've seen of it, like the first couple episodes, are awesome. This is a character, Yamato, with dual akimbo pistols, big ass pistols with long barrels. A very cool looking action figure with like he's got grip hands, it looks like. I'm not an expert on this stuff at all, guys, but it's got like rechangeable hands, a medical bag here, so he's probably a vampire. I don't know much about him or the series, like I said. Very cool though, by Pioneer. Really want to get into the Hellsing series. Can't wait to do so. Now this is something I am familiar with. We have Vampire Hunter D. This has very yellowed, so I'm really looking forward to getting this out of the package and taking a look at this. You guys know how much I love Vampire Hunter D. This is from Bloodlust, it seems, which is directed by one of my favorite anime directors, Yoshiaki Kawajiri. You guys know that. I've talked about him to death. Man, this is so badass. So cool. I can't wait to open this up so I can get a better look at it. That's that. We've got a couple more action figures. King of Fighters 2000. We have... I'm not an expert on the series. I enjoy playing them, but I don't know the character. Kyo. I think that's like the main character. I should know. Sorry, Dave, if you're watching this. This one is very cool. I really like it. Love the likeness. I've played a bunch of King of Fighters in the past. In my heyday, when we were early in high school, we used to play Marvel vs. Capcom, King of Fighters on the Dreamcast. Oh, just great memories doing that after school. This is very cool. Kyo Kosugi. Awesome. Oh, we've got one more. I think one more. Yep, one more. Another King of Fighters one. This one is Iori Yagami. Another very cool action figure. Seems like from the same line, despite the different packaging. Very sweet. I can't wait to display these. I have a perfect display area. I'll have to show you guys one day. I've alluded to it, I think, in some videos, but I've never really shown it off. Water break. Forgive me, guys. I'm tired. Moving all this stuff and everything, and I've talked a lot today at work and everything like that, so I'm like running out of breath. But hey, I'm too excited to have this video wait. I had to sit down and record it because I'm dying to know what's in this tub and what's in these. Guys, I do not know what's in this giant gray tub, and I don't know what is in these two DVD racks here. But we're going to go over this stuff first. I'm not going to spend too much time. I believe the lone video game, he asked me if I was interested in Monopoly Super Nintendo. I said, yes, I am. I love these kind of games. My brother and I have a blast with these. Monopoly on the Super Nintendo. Not much to talk about there. Blade Runner. I mentioned I didn't have this version, this copy, this release of Blade Runner, one of my favorite films of all time. So he gave me this, which is awesome. Speaking of Trigun, we have one of the Triguns there. Trigun Puppet Master. Now, I do have the complete series, and I love the complete series, but this is cool to have. This is awesome. Reborn from Hell, Samurai Armageddon. This is a 90s samurai film with Hiroyuki Watanabe. I know the name. I can't tell you what he's from. Maybe it says on the back. Action, supernatural, martial arts. Doesn't say what he's from. But this, I think, is the only VHS. Very cool. Yeah, man. Tokyo Shock VHS. I don't have any of those. And we have Cyborg 009. Unedited, uncut. Very cool. I have a singular version of Cyborg 009. I've never seen it, but this is more of a concise set. This has 2 discs, a bunch of episodes. Really cool. Love the royal blue case, by the way. Cyborg 009. Do you guys like that one? I've not seen it. We've got some CDs, some soundtracks, actually. Some anime soundtracks. One that just floored me when he gave this to me. I couldn't believe it. I'll get to that. I'll save that one for last here, out of the 4. Initial D, which is an anime I have yet to get into, but Dave said it's really cool, and he thinks I'll enjoy it, so I gotta do so. But now I have the soundtrack to some of the music. Awesome. This one, Rurouni Kenshin. I've seen a few episodes of the show and do enjoy it, but it's a long one, so I really need to dedicate more time to it. But this is the official soundtrack, original soundtrack for Rurouni Kenshin. We've got, this one's funny. I guess this was something that one of his buddies made for him. It's sort of a mixtape, and it's burned onto a disc there. Really cool, really well done, actually. Let me see some of the stuff it has. Sailor Moon music, awesome. Let me see what else. We've got Pokemon, the opening, Totoro. So this is just a really cool mix. It's kind of hard to read without. Gunsmith Cats, awesome. Child's Toy, never heard of that. Tenchi, very cool. Looking forward to popping this in and going for a ride with some old school anime. Now this, guys, oh my god, he blew my mind. Whew. Bubblegum Crisis, the Complete Vocal Collection, Volume 1. What? You guys know how much I love Bubblegum Crisis. It's one of my favorite anime of all time. The mecha designs by Shinji Aramaki are just absolutely mind-blowing. This I've talked about to death. Very Blade Runner, very cyberpunk to the core. Follows these 4 main characters who are in a pop band, and they also kick ass in mecha suits at night. And it is one of the main reasons why I got into anime when I was in my early 20s. This was one of the Ghost in the Shell, Akira, Bubblegum Crisis. Fell in love with Bubblegum Crisis. This is awesome. It's the complete vocal collection. So all the songs that they sing as a pop group in the show, which if you haven't seen, check it out. Anime lovers or not, check it out. These are all the songs they sing. So that is so freaking cool. This blew my mind. Awesome. Alright, so let's go through this stuff, the loose stuff. This is so cool. Been wanting to finish up the show. We have Cowboy Bebop, The Perfect Sessions, limited edition box set. Oh my god, this is awesome. So this is the whole Cowboy Bebop show. Yes! I could finally finish the show. And a still sealed soundtrack CD. Oh my god, I didn't know this had a CD with it. I figured it was the complete show, but what? Oh my god. So Cowboy Bebop, Shinichiro Watanabe. Really looking forward to finishing up this show. I've only seen the first 4 episodes. Fell in love with it, but I wanted to kind of savor it, and of course I never went back to it. Forgive me as I'm wrestling to get these back into the case here. That is so cool, guys. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Perfect sessions. Awesome. Next up, I'm going to show these all together. We've got Robotech. Robotech, I don't even know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, E, 4, 5, and 6? I have no idea what that means. I do know Robotech is based on Macross, or it is Macross. Dave explained to me some of the logistical, some of the, how do I say, the way it was released in this country and how it's still really good despite it being edited, things like that. So Robotech 5, 6, 5, 4, and Legacy Collection 2. So is this... Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know if this is like a complete series here. I'm not exactly sure, but I am glad to own these and be adding them, a lot of stuff today, to the anime shelves, which I have up there, which you guys have seen in depth. I'll have to do an update video after this bad boy. We've got some Project Arms, which he said is one he thinks I'll enjoy. Looks pretty badass. Looks kind of action-y, cyberpunk-y maybe. These, I think, are bootlegs, but when it comes to anime, doesn't faze me at all. The Hong Kong bootlegs are really well done. Look at how well done they are. But you could always tell there's a look to them. They have these weird slip covers. But man, am I excited to have this Project Arms 1 and 2. Wonder if that's the complete series. I don't know. Do you guys know? Let me know. Project Arms, awesome. Very excited to have those. And Hellsing. Yes, I have Hellsing Ultimate on, I think I have it on Blu-ray. Yeah, on Blu-ray. But I don't have the OG series, which he let me know was actually made before the manga was finished. Hellsing Ultimate includes the whole story, I suppose. So Hellsing never completed the story. That's why they made an Ultimate version of Hellsing. But this I know is going to be right up my alley. This is one of the inspirations I'd imagine for Devil May Cry. And Devil May Cry is one of my favorite video games of all time on the PS2. So Hellsing, really cool. Horror anime, right up my alley. So very excited to have this. I'm checking the discs and all that. You guys know me. You know how I do. Alias, which he said was J.J. Abrams' first big project. Very cool. Looking forward to checking this out. Season 2. I'm wondering if Season 1's in here somewhere. Gamera Trilogy. So awesome to see this with the slipcover. It's still sealed. He said he never got a chance to watch them. These are my favorite Gamera films of the ones I've seen. I haven't seen many of the originals, but I've seen all 3 of these, and these blow my mind. Some of the best kaiju films ever made. So cool. Got a little stack here. We got Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. I'm glad to have this on DVD. I do have it on Blu-ray. I wasn't sure that I did, but I do. And I'm just going to add this to the video game DVD movie collection. You know, my sub-collections. Gojira Final Wars. So this one I do have on Blu-ray too. But again, I love to own the Godzilla films in more than one format. Sweet. This blew my mind when he busted this out, man. Biozombie. This is one I've been looking for a long time. Late 90s Japanese Romero-inspired zombie film. Released by Tokyo Shock. Check the disc out. Perfect. He took care of this stuff. This, oh yeah, it's just a little scrunched. It's not water damaged. I thought it might have been for a second, but it's not. It's got all the inner liner notes there. This is awesome. I'm so glad to add this to the horror collection. Man, this is one I've been looking forward to watching. Crying Freeman. I do have a version of this, but it's pretty shoddy, so he let me have this one. I wonder if it's a better copy of it. I think the one I have is in full screen, so if this is in widescreen, that's already a step in the right direction. Dynamite Warrior. Still sealed. I've never heard of this one. This seems to be a Thai film, I believe. Yep, Thai. I could tell by the way the names look, the way the spelling and everything. 2007. Hell yeah. Thai freaking martial arts movie. I am all about it. Dynamite Warrior. My kind of thing, man. This one, I think I own in like a bootleg. I'm not exactly sure. Storm Riders. I think he said it was also called Wind and Cloud. Aaron Kwok. Sunny Chiba. Shuki. It's hard to pronounce sometimes. This one is supposed to be pretty epic. He said he was a big fan of this one. He thought I'd love it. Glad to have the Storm Riders in the collection. Alright, so all of that, I knew what it was, obviously, because it was not in a box or anything or in one of these, so I knew what I was getting. He was just handing me stuff. It was incredible. As a collector, you guys could imagine how excited I was. But this stuff right here, guys, I have no idea what is in these. No clue. I chose not to look. I was like closing my eyes when he was going through them and like closing my eyes, carrying these things to my car and just like trying to look straight ahead. You guys know I'm crazy. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try to figure out, that might work. Actually, maybe that'll work and I'll just take them. Hopefully it's not like obscuring the image too much. We're just going to go from the top and we're going to look at, I believe a lot of this is going to be anime. So I am like excited, to say the least. Full Metal Panic Mission 4. Cool. Yeah, I've heard good things about Full Metal Panic. Never seen Full Metal Alchemist or Panic or any of those. So Full Metal Panic, very excited to have this in the collection. I'm probably excited to have all these in the collection. So 2-disc special edition of Spirited Killer. Cool. I don't think I own this one. Tony Jaa. Thai film. Wow, I don't know if I own Spirited Killer. I might. I have so many martial arts films. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't own a copy this nice. Really good shape. It's from Kung Fu Theater. 2-disc special edition. Awesome. Tony Jaa. I'm looking forward to that. Sounds kind of horror-ish. I wonder if it is. Whoa. This is my kind of stuff. Future Cops. That's right. He mentioned this one is bananas. This looks crazy. Oh my god. And the martial art director is Siu Tung-shing. Siu Tu-shing, who's done oh man, I'm blanking on the movies he's done. Battle of, oh my god. I'm going to put some right here. I'm blanking completely on the work he's done, but I've seen a few of his films, and he's excellent. Great martial arts director, great director. Who directed this one? Wong Jing. Oh, the legend, Wong Jing. So that's a good sign. Future Cops, Wong Jing and Siu Tung-shing. I wonder if there's any actors I know. Aaron Kwok, Jackie Chung, of course, from Meltdown. Andy Lau. Wow, a lot of the big ones. What do they call them? Like the Four Godfathers of like Canto Pop or whatever. I think a lot of those guys are that. Simon Yam, great, from Naked Killer and from Election. A lot of great movies. I'm gonna love this. I'm pretty sure. So Future Cops. Just with a name like that, how can you go wrong? Future Cops. Next up. Whoa, what do we got here? I can't even read that. Fireball. Kiku. Fireball. Only the strongest will survive. Cool. Looks pretty badass to me. Great lighting. Martial arts. Thai. A young man arrested on a crime charge is discharged thanks to his twin brother, Tan S. Dogged help. Oh, you guys know I have this one. They Live. One of the great Carpenter classics from '87. Love this movie. Still holds up. Still is relevant today. Scarily relevant. Roddy Piper, Keith David, complete badasses. Black Mask 2. You guys know I do have this one. I've talked about this quite a bit. Love this movie. Super comic booky. Super fun. This one's directed by Chewy Hark. I believe Chewy Hark also directed the first one, if I'm not mistaken. But I like both quite a bit, but Black Mask 2 is so much fun. It has this weird wrestling element to it, and it has a young Scott Adkins, so this is due for a rewatch. I've only seen it once. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You know I have that, but this is classic. Great to have it on DVD now. Oh, what? What? Guys, real quick story with this. Found these at Goodwill years ago. Star Blazers, which I believe is Space Battleship Yamato, if I'm not mistaken. Again, not an expert, but I'm learning. Star Blazers is the Americanization of that. I found these at Goodwill years and years ago, about a decade ago, and I kept them in the collection forever. Hard times hit. I had to sell them off. So glad to have these back in the collection. I cannot express to you how glad I am to have these back in the collection. At least the first part. I wonder if the other parts are here. I held out because I wanted to watch Space Battleship Yamato first, the Japanese version, but I may settle and just watch some of these because this is right up my alley. It's supposed to be like the Star Wars, you know, of anime. Star Blazers and Space Battleship Yamato. Blue Submarine number 6. Episode 4, Minasoko. I actually picked these up I sold off my DVDs and picked these up on Blu-ray, a nice concise Blu-ray collection recently by Bandai, I believe, but nice to have it on DVD there. Tenacious D, I don't know if I have this movie. I love this movie, The Pick of Destiny. A great one. Oh, yeah, we've got some Beavis and Butthead. Actually, I see another one here. Oh, and another one. I've been collecting the Beavis and Butthead stuff because I'm trying to get into the show. You'd think I grew up in the 90s, I would have caught it, but I was more of a South Park guy, actually. I know it came after, but Beavis and Butthead, I never was allowed to watch, believe it or not. I watched Ren and Stimpy and RoboCop and Terminator and all these crazy movies, but parents didn't let me watch Beavis and Butthead for whatever reason. Watching it now, I can kind of understand, but it's kind of ridiculous still. I am not a huge fan of this show. I enjoy it, but the majority of it just kind of is like, oh, okay. It's such a stereotype at this point, right? It was groundbreaking for the time, but I think the more I watch it, the more I'll enjoy it, and that's already happening. So some episodes are hilarious, but I'm glad to have some more Beavis and Butthead in the collection. That's awesome. The Duel. I think I have this one in the martial arts collection. Not exactly sure, so I'll see which one's in better shape and swap it out if so, but The Duel, haven't seen that one. Gen X Cops. I think Jackie Chan produced this, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I'm looking for his name here. You'd think it would be up front and center. Yeah, Jackie Chan presented and produced this film, Gen X Cops, which is supposed to be like a younger generation martial arts action sci-fi movie. Really excited to check this out. This is one I've been wanting to see for many years. A lot of this stuff is hard to find, especially like this and Future Cops. Early DVDs that he said he spent a fortune on back in the day, which I believe. Gasaraki. Never heard of this one, guys. 2000. Gasaraki seems mecha. He's a big mecha fan, so very cool. Gasaraki, Volume 2. Never heard of that one. New to me. And Gasaraki 1. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Look at that mecha design there. Hell yeah. Ooh, nice. Standalone complex. Ghost in the Shell TV collection. Sweet. Love Ghost in the Shell standalone. And Ghost in the Shell in general. Oh, cool. So, that's awesome. So now I have Reborn from Hell, Jubei's Revenge. Is this the sequel to the VHS that I showed off there? Which is now buried. I'm not even going to bother. Cool. Either way, looks like something I'll enjoy. Blood the Last Vampire. Great little short anime film here that spawned an entire series. I believe 2 series. I've seen the first series, Blood Plus, but I love this anime, the short film here. It's excellent. It's about an hour long, in and out, but it's good. It's really good. Horror anime, man. Can't go wrong. Oh, sweet. Some Initial D. So this is exciting because he gave me the soundtrack, and I'm excited to check out some of the anime here, which he said is really good. He thinks I'll enjoy it. Initial D, it's a racing anime, street racing anime. Doesn't sound like something I'll enjoy, but I'm sure I will. I gotta give it more of a chance. Makes Wild Zero look coherent. I love Wild Zero. I think it's pretty coherent. This is Battlefield Baseball. Okay. I grew up a baseball fan. Played baseball for many years. Battlefield Baseball. How can you go wrong with a title like that? This looks bananas in pajamas. Take a look at some of those screenshots. The high school kung fu baseball action musical zombie adventure comedy. Hell yeah. Tokyo Raiders. Tony Leung, Ekin Cheng, and Kelly Chen. Never heard of this. By Jingle Ma. Directed by Jingle Ma, who produced some Jackie films. I think First Strike in particular. Love this. This is so cool. Looks like a 2000 martial arts movie with Tony Leung that I haven't seen. Man, Tony Leung was in everything. What do we have here? Gasaraki 4. Nice, so we just need 3. Maybe that'll complete the set there. We've got, yes, Mamoru Oshii's film, Avalon, which I think I do have, but I've yet to see. I love Mamoru Oshii. He directed Ghost in the Shell, the anime, of course, from 95. One of my favorite films of all time. Avalon. Oh. What? Vampire Effect with a special appearance by the Chan Man. Hell yeah, special guest appearance. Okay. Not even heard of this. Anthony Wong. I love Anthony Wong. He was one of the villains in Hard Boiled. Special appearance by Jackie. Co-directed by Donnie Yen. Oh my god. Directed by Dante Lam. I don't know that name. Hell yeah. Vampire Effect. Martial arts horror. Maybe some Jiangxi action. Oh yeah, we got some more Initial D. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Looking forward to cracking into some Initial D. Okay, American Wrestling Association. World Wrestling. Is this AWA? Was that before the WWF? I might really enjoy this. I'm a big WWF fan. Now, I say that specifically because when it switched over, I kind of started to lose interest. The last era I really loved was WWF Raw and SmackDown. Stone Cold was my boy. All those old guys. I love that stuff. And I grew up watching 1-2-3 Kid and Razor Ramon and a lot of those types of wrestlers from the mid-90s. And Still love watching that stuff on occasion. It just, nostalgic, gives me a kick. The Avenging Fist. I don't have this one. Yes! I've been wanting to see this movie for a long time. Man, so Dave and I, you and I have a lot of the same taste, man. Oh, I'm so glad to have a DVD of this. I do have it on Blu-ray, but this is awesome. Ricky O by one of my favorite Hong Kong directors, Nam Lai Choi. He goes by a bunch of different names, of course, but Nam Lai Choi is the one that I guess I remember, or Lam Nai Choi. Either way, Ricky O is the one he's known for. He also did Ghost Snatchers and Saga of the Phoenix and Peacock King, a film that I've actually reviewed. I've talked about his movies before. Want to do a retrospective of his work because he is a master. Mobile Suit Gundam 0083, Stardust Memory movie series. Stardust Memory the movie. Hell yeah, I've been wanting to get more into Gundam. This seems like a standalone movie. I wonder if it's like a compilation of some of the show. I'll have to do some research, which I can't wait to do on some of these. That's the bit you guys don't see, like me looking up all this stuff and cataloging it and shelving it. That's half the fun for me. What do we have here? I have never heard of this. G Savior? You guys will have to educate me on this one. I have never heard of this one. G Savior. Looks like a live action CG. Kind of reminds me of Gunhead, if you guys know Gunhead. I've talked about it in my Cyberpunk Phase 1 video, Japanese Cyberpunk. This looks cool. G Savior. Heck yeah. Looks like right up my alley. Azumi the movie. I think I do own Azumi, the director who did Versus, which is a really fun movie. Cool to have another one. Awesome. All right, we're going to do this second one here. All right. I'm such an odd duck when it comes to this stuff. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed 8. I picked up some Mobile Suit Gundam, I think, recently at the Salvation Army that you guys saw on camera. Give me all the Gundam, man. I'll take it. Start piecing together these vast sets. Mobile Suit Gundam 4. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed 3. Keep it going. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed 2. Seems like it's getting near a complete set. Oh, wow. 12. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed 12. It's a mouthful, boy. 11. Yes. 13. 7. 6. It's amazing. 1. Yes, gotta have 1. That's integral. 9. Oh my god, this is the complete set. 5. 10. That's it. I don't think... Wow. Give me a second. I'm gonna put these in like real quick order to see if it's the entire collection here. Yes! 1 through 13! Mobile Suit Gundam. That has to be complete, right? I'm going to have to look that up. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, which is not quite Mobile Suit Gundam. I know they're different. 1 through 13. How many episodes each? 4 chapters each. 52. 1 through 52. Yes! I love completing anime sets. That is awesome. All right, we have Trigun. Like I said, I do have this complete series, but I'm glad to have the standalone versions too. As a big fan of the series, I'm just going to show these off really quick. Trigun, I've talked about it already. Trigun. I love Vash the Stampede. Such a cool, bumbling kind of character. Trigun. Trigun. Dragon Blue. Oh man, Dave, you and I have such similar taste. This one is crazy. I do own this one. I've seen it. It's a lot of fun. Dragon Blue. Terror awaits beneath the waters. Awesome. Full Metal Panic Mission 1. So another Full Metal Panic there. Awesome. What is this? Getter Robot Armageddon. I've heard of Getter Robot, but I've not seen any of it. Late 90s, Getter Robot. Sounds good to me. Get her done. I can't believe I just said that. Getter Robot again. 2, a different version. Ghost in the Shell 2. I need to upgrade to Blu-ray on this, but glad to have it on DVD there. That's awesome. What is this? Complete uncut version of the unreleased movie. Gen 13. I have heard of this. How have I heard of this? Let me see if there's any names I recognize. Kevin Altieri. This is crazy. This is obviously like a bootleg, but I don't think this movie's available. Man, you guys educate me on this one, because I knew something about it. We talked about this at the bookstore at some point. Gen 13. Complete uncut version of the unreleased movie. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This looks badass. Look at that. Look at that image. Hot chick with a big-ass gun. Bastard! 3. Bastard is a series I've been wanting to check out. Awesome. I don't know much about it, but with a name like Bastard, how can you go wrong? Parallel Duel, Trouble Adventure, Student Housing. You gotta love these anime titles. Looks super mecha, kind of like Pat Labor, in sort of. Big fan of Pat Labor. Late 90s stuff I've not heard of. What? Oh, I've heard of this. Oh, this has 2 discs in it. I'll leave you guys hanging for a second here. This is amazing. We have Dragon Ball, The Magic Begins, the live-action Dragon Ball movie. Yes! You guys know I love Dragon Ball from what I've seen. I haven't seen much of it, but from what I've seen, I love Dragon Ball Z. From what I've seen, not quite. I think I'm going to get into it one day, though, knowing myself. The Ultimate Battle for the Universe, Taisang release. You know it's going to be a decent release. English dubbed Dragon Ball live action. That's awesome. Now, this disc, I don't know what this is. Oh, Samurai X. Oh, Rurouni Kenshin. So this is a loose disc. Maybe the case is somewhere in here. I'll have to put that to the side. Oh, sweet. Battle Angel. Awesome. I do have a copy of this, but I'll take another one, man. Love this little anime short. I wish it was longer, but I do really love this. It was recently made into a live-action movie. Robert Rodriguez, of course. Full Metal Panic Mission 2. I think it's 3 Full Metal Panics. Oh, sweet. Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. Do I have? Yes. Okay, I do have Tokyo 2040, but that is okay. I'll take the standalone versions here. I'm such a big fan of the Bubblegum series. Oh, yes. Star Blazers Part 2. I have a feeling the rest of them are going to be in here, guys. This is amazing. More Star Blazers. Bubblegum Crisis again, 2040. All right, we got 2 left in here. Put this to the side. Oh, man. So Get a Robot, another version of this. Hopefully these are some complete series. I think they are. That is so awesome. You guys know I don't pick up many, like, loose, random volumes, but I love complete series of anime. Dark Fury, I think this is in my Riddick collection, but cool to have it standalone. I do like that. Done by Peter Chung, directed and animated by Peter Chung, who did Aeon Flux, which is bueno. Woo! All right, now the big one, guys. This one I think is going to have some cool stuff in it. And I'm very excited. I'm going to make some room real quick here. Push this stuff carefully out of the way. Let's do it, guys. This one's exciting. I don't even know how to do this without, like, spoiling too much. I'm just going to move it right here. This is the big boy. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice. As you can tell, it's getting raspier. He showed me this. This was one he showed me when I was there, and I was like, oh! Akira Steelbook. You guys know one of my favorite films of all time. Love this version. Look at this. 2 discs, a nice little booklet. Beautiful shape. Akira Steelbook. Ooh, what do we have here? Suke Bandeka, the movie 1 and 2, Tokyo Shock. A girl with a yo-yo. Is this the yo-yo girl mission or whatever? Maybe it's the same thing. Maybe not. This looks older than it. What? 87? Yes. That's way before Yo-Yo Girl Mission. Suke, I've never heard of this. Suke Bandeka, the movie from the 80s, guys. Late 80s. Action movies with chicks with yo-yos. Yes. I'm going to weep. I'm going to weep like a child. Volcano High. I've heard of this one too. Don't know much about it. Seems to be a Korean film. South Korean film. Volcano High. Hell yeah. Oh, well, you guys know I have this one. Batman. I love this DVD, though. The artwork is just so... It tells you everything you need to know, baby. Batman. Ooh. I don't have this. Oh, it's a little... Oh, it's a little sticky. It's getting damaged. No! It happens. But hey, I'll keep it in the collection because I don't have Transformers Season 3, Part 2, Season 4. Wait, what? Season 3, Part 2, and Season 4. Okay, gotcha. Either way, it's a little dirty. I'll clean it up a bit, and I just destroyed... It was stuck together, guys. I couldn't help it. But hey, as long as the discs... Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me guess. A little dusty, but I can clean it up. I can take care of that. Cool. More Transformers. I have the first season, of course, but not that one. An Evening with Kevin Smith. I actually don't have any of these, so these are cool for my stand-up comedy collection, I'll say. I'm trying not to spoil it for myself, guys. Ooh. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. D Dark Soldier. I've heard of this! This is a live action, or is it CG? Maybe it's CG. I thought it was live action, but either way. Mecha, Dark Soldier. This is one I've been looking for forever. I can't believe the extent of stuff that's in this. This is incredible. Oh my god. Standalone Complex 3. Yes, more Standalone Complex. Fists of Fury, Swords of Death. Looks like a public domain kung fu collection. So I might be able to do some of these for my movies with Mike. That should be exciting. We've got Kung Fu on Sale, Lightning Kung Fu, Dragon Lee and the Five Brothers, 1,000 Miles Escort, Fighting Ace, Hero's Blood, Shaolin Manchu, Swordsman with an Umbrella, Macho Man. Oh yeah, brother. Monkey Fist Floating Snake. Gotta love those titles, man. Oh my god, Outlaw Star. Is this the whole set? 9 episodes. Outlaw Star is one that's been recommended to me countless times. I hear it's a lot like Cowboy Bebop. It's a sci-fi western kind of sci-fi anime show, I guess. That was really well articulated, Mikey. Outlaw Star, that is too cool. I don't know if this is the full collection. I'd imagine there's one more set like this. Yeah, it says 1 on the bind. Very cool. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Ennio Morricone. We lost him way too soon. Well, he lived a long life, but we lost a great, you know. And Good, Bad, and the Ugly, you guys know I have this one on Blu-ray. But awesome to have it on DVD. More Bubblegum Crisis 2040. What? You gotta be kidding me. This was another one I sold off when I hit a rough patch financially a couple years ago. The Incomplete Flying Circus. I've been wanting to watch this, and I was like, oh man, I did get rid of it. I was looking at my collection the other day, and I was like, damn, why did I get rid of this? What I've seen of it, I absolutely love. Love Monty Python. Love the old Monty Python movies too, so. Oh yeah, okay. Hana Yori Dango. Hana Yori Dango the movie. Never heard of it. Doesn't really look like my genre. Looks more romance, drama, slice of life, but hey, glad to have it in the collection. It ain't going anywhere. I'm going to give it a whirl. This will force me out of my comfort zone maybe a little bit. Where did this A&E, did this come out of the, yeah, I think this came out of the Monty Python. That's amazing. Guys, this is the complete, I just ruined everything. The complete Monty Python. I should just let it be, Mike. That is so awesome. Oh my god. So excited to have the complete Monty Python. Oh, one more. Missed it. Oh, I'm so tempted to look to my left here, but I'm trying to keep it exciting. Oh, Tekkaman Blade. I think I do have the Tekkaman series, if I'm not mistaken, but this is a nice box set version. 5 DVD box set. Might be a bootleg. I'm not exactly sure. No, if it's a good bootleg. If it's a bootleg, it's a damn good one. Oh, we have a CD. Oh, it's all in Japanese. I don't know what it is. Successful Mission TV-size Megumi? Saber Marionette J. I recently picked this up in one of my thrifting videos on DVD. I think the first episode, or the first volume. Got the soundtrack. I love me some anime soundtracks. It's awesome. I don't have many of them, though. Initial D, the movie. Special box. I think this might be a bootleg. Awesome. Really excited to have that. Oh, yeah. More Alias. 3rd season. I wonder if the 1st season is in here. That would be awesome. The Bourne Collection. Okay, yeah, I do have this on Blu-ray, of course, but this one is like got some weird fading going on. I don't know how that happened. All right. Oh man, there's good stuff in here. I'm not looking. Mobile Suit V Gundam. Hell yeah. Yes. Love it. This is like probably the complete set. And I believe it's a bootleg, but when it comes to anime, man, some of this stuff is so expensive and hard to find. I am all for it. This one seems like, where did I put it? It seems like another part of the movie version that I had never heard of that I just showed off. Sakuya, the Slayer of Demons. Well, you had me at Slayer of Demons. Oh yeah, you know I got these on the Blu-ray. It's nice to have these really beautiful faux leather sort of editions here, though. I miss those. Wind and Cloud, the Storm Riders. Cool, another version of the Storm Riders. This one is a better release, I would imagine, because it's Tai-Sung. I always trust them to an extent. They're not great, but they're trustworthy. You know, you're always going to get a decent transfer. Usually English dubs, which is a shame. But this one, original Mandarin track. I spoke too soon. This is probably the best version of the Storm Riders that I have. I think I have now 3 versions. After War Gundam X. God damn, there's so many Gundam shows. I am all for it. I am now the proud owner of many of them. Initial D. More Initial D. Awesome. So I guess Dave was a big Initial D fan. And guys, we have more Robotech here. So this might complete the series. 1, 2, 3. Episode 1, 2, 3. 13, 14. I'm confused. Very confused. But we got more Macross. Hell yeah. Or Robotech. Guy Gao Gaigar. Gao Gaigar. Gao Gaigar. Not heard of this one. This looks old school, though. It looks 80s. I'm going to bust this out real quick. Very excited. The King of Braves. Volume 1, 2, and 3. Looks mecha. Looks awesome. Can't wait to check this out. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Char's Counterattack. This is a Gundam film that I hear great things about. Mobile Suit Gundam, Char's Counterattack, motion picture. Love to have this. So glad to have this. I remember I sold this years ago when I found it at a pawn shop because I just didn't have much interest in Gundam at that point. Back to the Future on DVD, the trilogy. Awesome. You guys know I got that on blue. Endless Waltz. This is better than the version I have. It's brand new and sealed. Awesome. More Gundam Gundam Wing stuff. Yeah. Standalone Complex. Initial D. More Initial D. I've got like tons of Initial D now. That's awesome. Cool. Alias 1, 2, 3. Glad to have those. I think that's the complete series too. Gasaraki 3. That's 1 through 4. Complete collection. Fist of the North Star. Awesome to see that somebody else owned this. This is a gloriously bad movie. It's Hokuto no Ken, of course, which was Fist of the North Star, the anime in Japan. But this is the Gary Daniels starring Fist of the North Star live-action American remake. Standalone Complex, more versions of that. Big Trouble in Little China. One of my favorites of all time. Love that movie. Ooh, Superman Doomsday with a nice lenticular cover. I don't think I have that one. Definitely don't have it with the lenticular cover. Ooh, this one's falling apart, but that's okay. We've got Dune, the miniseries. Missing a disc, it seems? Or maybe not? Nope, we've got it. I do believe I have this one. But still, pretty cool. Dune. We've got, Collection 2, Outlaw Star. So that might be the majority of the collection there. That is awesome. Mobile Suit ZG Gundam, or Mobile Suit Z Gundam. TV series DVD collection. Hell yeah. I've got a bunch of Gundam now. That is exciting as hell. What do we have here? This is in a weird case. Gundam called, does that say Turd? Gundam Turn A. Okay. This is in a weird package, man. I've never seen anything like that. That is odd. I'm pretty sure a bootleg, but very cool. Gundam Turn A. I've heard of Turn A. Okay. Man, I've got a lot of learning to do. Gundam ZZ Mobile Suit. Gundam Double Z Mobile Suit. Gundam Mobile Suit Double Z. I have no idea what I'm saying. This is Lord of the Rings. Oh, wait. What? Transformers G1? What is all this? Some sort of art project that was nipped in the bud. Don't know what's going on with that. All the King's Men. I actually don't have this film. I have the original one, but we've got more of that series that looks kind of slice of life, drama, romancy. Not sure I know much about that at all. Standalone Complex. Destroy All Monsters. Oh yeah. Glad to have this on DVD. I do have it on Blu-ray in the glorious Criterion Collection Blu-ray, but Destroy All Monsters on DVD with that awesome artwork. We've got Getter Robot Armageddon, so that might be the whole set on Getter Robot. We've got a few more, guys. We're getting to the bottom here. This is it. Mazin Kaiser. Mecha. He loved his mecha, and I love my mecha, from what I've seen at least. I have a lot of learning to do. Alias Season 4. 1 through 4. There you go. It goes on. Ah My Goddess, the movie. I don't know much about Ah My Goddess. I know it was a manga, and I know it was a anime, but I don't know much about it. Seems out of my realm. It'll push me. It's good. And we have last, but maybe not least, I cannot read this. It's all in Japanese. I have no idea what this is. Any idea? No clue. It's mecha. Looks badass, but I don't know what it is. Alright, that's going to do it for all the DVDs, guys. Now, I'm going to switch positions here, kind of, and quickly go over these, see what they are. I've not seen them up to this point, so I'm going to move back a little bit. Is that... I don't recognize what this is. I feel like I should, though. Is this Evangelion? It's a show I haven't seen, as you guys probably know at this point. I think that might be Evangelion. Hideaki Anno. Still working my way through Nadia, Secret of the Blue Water, which is one of my favorites so far. Oh, man, I love that show. But I wish they had names on them, because I'm not an expert. I'm about to get all these wrong. What do we have? Lane. I've heard good things about this cyberpunk anime. Sweet. Look at that. These are badass. He was pointing out that these are cool because they don't have glare, which is a very good point. I like these. I'm going to have to find some room to set these up, or at least put them into storage until I have room for them. I'm going to go over these as quickly as possible, guys, because this is... I'm tired now. I am beat. What do we got? Wow. I don't know what this is. Please, let me know what these are. Looks 90s, though. I'd say late 90s. Very cool. Looks cool, at least. Anime always looks cool, right? Oh, yeah! I do know what this is. That's Gutsu! Or Guts in America. Berserk! This one will have to find a spot on the wall. This is awesome. I love the Berserk series. Haven't finished it because that's how I do with series, but try to savor them, then I forget about them. But Guts, Berserk, awesome. I've even got some of the manga now, and I'm excited to read those. Love Berserk. Love the old Dreamcast game, too. Still kicks my ass. Still never beat it. Hellsing, yeah! Badass. So I'm sure I'm going to get into the show, and then I'll have a poster to match it. Sweet! These are like really cool, like cloth posters. Never really seen anything like this. Alright. Got a few more left. Oh. This is Vicious with the... I can't read that. Cowboy Bebop. Okay, I just had to look at the character and I would have gotten it. Cowboy Bebop. I hope you guys are seeing these okay. Cowboy Bebop I do love. I've seen like 4 episodes from it and it is excellent. But now I have the complete series, baby. I can get through that finally. That looks like Neon Genesis Evangelion. I think. Which I'm trying to watch a lot of the older, like Gundam and Macross before I jump into this, because I hear it's a big deconstruction and one of the great anime works of all time. So I want to have some context before jumping into Hideaki Anno's apparent masterpiece. But like I said, Nadia in the Blue Water, man, I don't know how he could top that, but I guess he did. Very cool. And lastly, more Evangelion. Very cool. So I know I'm going to fall in love with the show eventually when I get to it. I think that's Evangelion. I'm pretty confident. Look at that mecha design. That is awesome. Badass suits, mecha suits. Oh my god. Wow. So, guys, that is going to do it for this incredible mystery unboxing sort of collection video. I don't even know what to call it. Mostly anime. I had so much fun doing this. Had so much fun meeting Dave and chatting with him and nerding out. We have a lot of similar interests, but he knows his mecha much better than I do. But he has passed on a lot of his collection to me, and I'm ever grateful for that, Dave. Thank you so much, my friend. I will never forget this stuff. It'll be in the. It's got a good home, I will say. Definitely, I just got to find some room for it. Either way, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications. I'd love to know what you guys think of my pickups here. What can you recommend? Some of the ones that I don't know what they were. Maybe you guys do. I'd love to get a conversation rolling about some of this stuff. That's what this is all about. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. BoredCyborg is out. I would roll out of the way, but I've got movies encroaching upon me. Peace!